Good morning. I think we're live.
Am I live?
Yeah.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello,
Been a
everybody.
while.
Yeah.
Missed all your bright and shiny faces.
Adjusting
shiny.
audio real fast. All right. Yeah. It has been a while.
Yeah.
We skipped the last couple days. I don't know. Last week was just a mess. I think it's a miracle
Last
we
week
managed
was really hard.
But we're back. We're back this week. Allison is back home. She's upstairs, isolating in a different room for a little bit, just for safety.
So close. We're so close.
And I think you're gonna wait till Wednesday, and then she'll be back in person for we're gonna do the episode 50 celebration show still.
Kyle, you look like the way your hair's doing makes you look like a Coraline character, I feel like.
No.
Yeah. It's just like it's so stringy. It looks like individual yarn hairs that someone placed on your head.
Yeah, I've not been having a great hair time for a little while.
Someone asked if I have COVID. I was exposed to a doctor who probably has COVID, so I've been quarantining to make sure I don't give it to Kyle, because what would we literally, does anybody ever think about the pressure I'm under? What would this world do if I fucked up Kyle? Like, think for one moment. I made that sound like I was a victim of something. I'm not. I'm just making a point, which is that me and everyone else in the world would literally have a worse life if Kyle wasn't around.
Oh, that's very nice.
But it's true, though. You're just the most wholesome, sweet thing that's ever happened in this world. And, like, I could not live with being the one that messed that up, you know? Like, fuck that. There's a lot of pressure.
No, that's fair. I don't want to put that responsibility on you.
Elferlight says, I want to say Kyle would be fine, but he's a broken human being.
All right.
I mean, he's got a point, though. List 5 of your senses that work well.
No.
Yeah.
Not because they don't, but just because I don't have to.
No, it's because they don't.
But yeah. Anyway, we're just being extra cautious, and she'll be back on stream in person on Wednesday. We'll do a big episode 50. Still gonna be like an hour and a half. Still gonna be on the main YouTube channel. So be sure on Wednesday to tune in on the main Door Monster YouTube channel for the show, not here, and we will tweet it out and stuff again.
Ricky said, I guarantee the doctor doesn't have COVID because the dumbest people seem to be immune. And if that isn't the truest thing, I don't know what is.
Yep. I believe that. I went a whole 4 days without getting up early though, and now my body is hating me for moving right now.
I feel good. I'm a morning person because, like, as the day gets worse and worse, my anxiety gets higher and higher for some reason. I think it has something to do with, like, cortisol. Wait, I think that's actually an anti-itch cream. There's some sort of oh god, all my words. You know what? Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anxiety is worse at night for a series of biological reasons I don't know yet.
Sure.
I don't understand well. Oh, no, that's cortisone. Maybe I did say it right.
So what are we doing? What time is it? What's going on? It's 8:13. We're in July now. It's July 6th. 4th of July happened over the weekend. We weren't able to go anywhere, so we all watched Hamilton on a watch party online. That was pretty cool. I hadn't even listened to the whole thing yet. You doing okay? You look like you're kind of spacing out there.
I was like really, sorry, wow. I do. I can see a lag in the stream. Like, it even looks like I have like a lazy eye. No, I was thinking about to push the button on accident, but I didn't mean to. And the push the button was like, if someone came back in time and told you like 2019 was the best of the next 4 years, but at the end of 4 years, the world becomes like a beautiful, wonderful, wholesome place to live. Would you bear through the next 4 years in America? And I'm like, thinking about it. That's all that was happening. I had like this whole
Okay.
moment of like 2020 PTSD here with no reason. But yeah, what did you say?
I said we watched Hamilton for 4th of July.
Oh,
We couldn't
yeah.
go anywhere.
Bro, this 4th of July sucks. You know what you're supposed to do on 4th of July?
Go anywhere?
You're supposed to celebrate the great country that is America and all its fair and equalness. And I'm like,
That too. That too.
I like got on Facebook and they were like, so, anybody arrested Breonna Taylor's killers yet? And I'm like,
My family usually does host a whole 4th of July thing, and we go watch fireworks from the house, and we have like friends come over, and it's like a whole thing. And we didn't get to do that for the first time in years, I guess, at this point. They've been doing it for a long time.
yeah, we usually have really good 4th of Julys.
It's
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so far it hasn't really like bothered me that much, but we're gonna start entering like the holidays that matter now, and have to figure out how that works. It's probably good that we did the last Door Monster thing last year, because if this extends into Halloween, when it extends into Halloween, we wouldn't be able to do that. Actually, the Door Monster puppet is probably the most quarantine safe way to hand out Halloween candy. Now that I think about it,
Yeah. I believe that if this scares us enough and we actually follow directions, we don't make the same mistake we did last time with opening up too soon, then I genuinely think that this could all be over by like mid-September.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
I mean, there will still be cases, but this kind of crap won't be happening. Like, there will still be some cases, but honestly, everyone's got it now. they all have it, so maybe it'll be over. But
Yeah, I guess
Wig Mallory says you're putting a ton of faith in the stupid people, Allison. that's so true. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So that's that's where we're at. Good to see everybody again. Glad you guys are in chat and are joining us. Did you have an extra thing to say?
I said food.
Food. Yes, today is food. It's Munchie
Today
Mondays,
is food.
and we don't have disgusting Oreos this time. We came back just last week only for that.
I came home and I ate one of those like 2-week-old Oreos, and it was okay.
You didn't eat
Yeah.
any of the weird ones. You just ate one of the normal ones.
Yeah, but it was old.
Oreos can be old. It's okay.
I made the icing. They were made from ingredients that don't exactly age beautifully.
Yeah, well, if it didn't have, what do you call it? If it didn't have buffalo sauce in it,
I did.
I don't want to know any complaining. I don't want to hear no complaining.
But I'm craving buffalo wings
Are you?
so bad. So bad. All right, let's get into food though.
Yeah. So today we got these. Allison bought this box called of Turkish munchies for Munchie Monday.
I don't know
Actually says-
anything about turkey.
Yeah,
Literally nothing. I don't know a single thing about turkey actually.
I don't. I guess I don't either. Actually, I don't really know anything about the country like in modern times.
I know one thing.
I know that it once was the center of the Ottoman Empire, and that Suleiman the Magnificent was involved because of the Civ videos. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I had no idea. I do know that they have earthquakes,
Okay.
but that's it. I know literally nothing.
Huh. Well, yeah. All right. Well, now we're gonna eat their food. We got a box of
I know I'm just gonna accidentally like massively disrespect turkey because I'm an abrasive person and I don't know anything about turkey, so I'm probably gonna just like murder it on accident.
Anybody in chat from or around a turkey?
No,
Just out of curiosity.
Drop your best turkey facts. not like the gobble turkey, but the place turkey.
So yeah, we got this huge box. The actual box is over there. I should get the box and show them. It's
Nah.
this way too full box.
Oh, there he goes.
Just like a ton of snacks. So you can see this is what's left after. Oop, where's my? There we go. After we've removed the stuff that we're eating today, this is what's remaining. So we're gonna have. We will have lots of backup Turkish snacks for months, probably.
Bruh, Cloudy King Incorporated says he's from Texas, bros. Or she's from Texas, bros.
Cool. Us too.
Rock on. Welcome to like the worst COVID state in the U.S., baby.
No, that's Florida. That's definitely Florida.
We shouldn't be that close.
No, I agree. Should never be that close to Florida.
We can't. We wreck Florida, and now here we are sitting with it like, well, we really got into some shit this time, didn't we?
Alright, so I'm gonna try some Turkish snacks with my caramel apple. What is this? Caramel apple tea. I'm just blanking on words.
Caramel apple tea.
Caramel apple tea. Yeah, it's one of my Christmas ones that I got.
I know that's disappointing because you don't put sugar in it. That's not going to taste like caramel apples. Those are sweet.
No, it just kind of has the essence of caramel apples around
No.
it.
Fuck that. That's got to be like, your teas remind me of drinking candles, where you smell them and it's like, yes, and then you taste them and you're like, no. Not that I've ever
No,
eaten a
when you
candle.
taste candles.
Okay, well, but because never mind. All right, whatever. It's fine. I don't normally eat candles.
So we have different snacks each. Is the only thing. So we'll just have to report what our snacks taste like, and maybe not eat the entire thing, so we can try each other's snacks later.
Yeah, we have to do that. You can't keep me away from trying snacks.
All right.
So I am the type of person. Go ahead and eat your snack. I'm the type of person that eats off other people's plate. And I remember when Kyle and I first started dating, we went out and I like ate something off of his plate. I asked if I could eat some of his food, and he was like, yes. And I'm like, praise Jesus, I can actually see this man for another date, because there's so many people that I've been on dates with who are like, oh, I don't share food. And I'm like, if you don't share food, we can't. Because like all I do is share food. I came from Italians, like, Italians.
Right.
We only share food. Like, if you like, food envy is a deep part of my culture. So I'm gonna eat whatever you ordered because it's gonna look good, and I didn't order it.
I'm trying Balik cracker.
Let me see. I see it.
It looks like goldfish, maybe. Like
Okay.
it looks the image looks goldfish-like. They don't taste like goldfish.
Those do look like goldfish. I'm
They're
seeing them late,
They're
though.
very, very small.
They don't taste like goldfish?
No. What does that taste like? It tastes familiar, but I don't know how to describe it exactly. It's fine. It mostly just tastes like salt.
Like yummy salt?
It tastes like I don't know, some of those like mostly flavorless like party crackers that like are set out on like trays.
Here's
Like
what
you
I'm
get
gonna
like
eat.
party trays of different like food, like crackers and cheese and stuff like that. It tastes kind of like ones that you would have on one of those.
Bro, people are roasting me for taking like spoons to candles and snacking on them in my free time. If you never smelled a candle that you didn't want to eat, I'm sad for you. I have never eaten a candle, probably. Okay, this is what I'm snacking on.
What are you trying first? Hospice.
Hospice. Hospice cocoa wafer with coconut cream. These smell like coconut Oreos.
Okay.
They look
That
like
sounds pretty
coconut
good.
Oreos. They're wafers, though, and I do not like wafers. I don't understand the appeal of wafers. It's kind of like if cardboard was like a food snack. Oh, they're little tiny squares.
I'm trying to figure what these are. A for the Dragon suggested saltines, but they're not quite saltine flavor. I do like though on the 10 out of 10 on the bag because it has this little like 3D fish like jamming out or something. He's got a microphone. He's performing for all the fish snacks, so that's kind of cool.
Okay, so oh wow.
Oh, I have a little pamphlet that has information on each of the snacks, so that might actually help.
Okay, so the wafer is not sweet.
Oh,
It's actually unflavored.
that's weird.
And the inside tastes like in bartending, they have this stuff to make like coconut drinks, and it's just called coconut cream in a little squeeze bottle.
Yeah.
and it comes out looking kind of like watery toothpaste, and it's coconut. It's like pure coconut. That's what the inside of this tastes like.
Gross.
It really actually, it's very similar to eating coconut cream between cardboard pieces.
Wow. It's a glowing endorsement.
This is like a 3 out of 10. Like, there is an appeal, but I don't see it.
All right. So the description for Bollock in this thing says, and I quote, "Plain and simple, this fish-shaped crackers is fun. You will never be this good at fishing. It also has a new corn-flavored version. Some find the combination of sweet from corn and the savory taste from the crackers strange, but we believe this is what makes this snack a hit."
Is it corn flavored?
Yeah, I guess it kind of is. It's like a corn chip. I guess that's what the weird flavor is. I couldn't quite describe it. Kind of like it has like a cereal taste almost.
Grace is asking, most wafers are kind of flavorless, right? Not in America. They are at least sugar flavored.
That's true. Most things in America are sugar flavored.
Luna Corva asked, apologies if you've been asked this already, but how did you learn about Kyle's videos and get involved in them?
That's actually a fun story.
That's a fun story. Here, let me introduce my next snack before I dive in.
Wait, real quick. Hosbis, a new hype in Turkish snack market. Eti Hosbis wafer series have been a huge hit in the market, now served with over 10 different flavors. It is a proven success. Unlike other wafer snacks, its cream is richer and moist. Gross. The word Hosbis is a Turkish phrase rather than a world, meaning, I think it's trying to say word, but it says world, meaning to have a warm and friendly talk with beloved ones. As the name suggests, you should have it with your beloved ones, not with a cup of coffee or milk. So don't be having that with coffee or milk.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Alright, I gotta introduce my new snack.
These descriptions are amazing. Which one is it?
I have Osmo Burger. Yenny.
Osmo Burger.
Osmo
Burger.
Burger Yenny.
Osmo Hamburger is a funny snack for both kids and adults. It is a hamburger-shaped biscuits filled with chocolate cream. Osmo is a cartoon illustration character like Bart Simpson.
What? Yeah, like Bart Simpson. Oh, you guys can't see it. It's not. Which way do I need to go? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, well, my stomach already hurts. I'm actually highly sensitive to most ingredients in prepackaged foods.
Yeah.
I do not do well with foods that don't expire. I don't do well with foods that expire either, like milk. So that's cool. But anyway, so the story of how I got involved in the channel.
Oh yeah. You want me to tell it while you try the snack, or do you want to tell it first?
Oh my goodness, though. Here, hang on.
What?
Hold up. These are adorable.
Oh wow.
Yeah, look at that.
It's like a little burger.
It is. This is from the side. Burger.
It's like a little Krabby Patty, except not actually like the Krabby Patty candy because those things look disgusting.
So this shows it has cheese, but I have doubts about this. And I see 0 cheese. Alright. Kyle, you can go ahead and tell the story. I'll just jump in and correct you where I will obviously need to.
Are we doing, is it the full story?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. So in 2014, after I had already started doing the channel videos, I was at the time working at a really boring day-to-day job and didn't have anything to do. And I had looked up, I don't remember, somewhere in a podcast, someone had mentioned they were talking about OkCupid.com. And they were talking about how it was made not as a dating site, but as a data mining site, just disguised as a dating site, and that like they just used it for. They had like a whole blog published of like, here's all this information we've like. They weren't hiding it. It was like, here's all this information we've gathered anonymously, technically. That just sort of like gives us all these weird statistics on like what different kinds of people like and like all these different correlations and stuff. And so I was, what?
I know exactly what the flavor profile of these is, and I'm gonna explain it real fast.
Okay, what's that?
Those fancy candies, or not candies, those fancy cookies with the chocolate in the middle that you like, that are like oval shaped.
Oh, Milanos, yeah.
Yeah, these taste like cheap versions of those, but they have the same sort of flavor.
Okay, interesting.
You might even like them. The chocolate's very chocolatey, though. It's like those,
Okay.
but you can taste the chocolate.
Yeah, okay, I'll definitely give that a shot. I'll try them then.
I don't like these. Anyway, so data mining stuff.
But yeah. So I was curious how it worked, and I went and made an OkCupid account to go like see how the site worked. And they have all these like questions. So I ended up answering like 300 or 400 different questions on it, and just kind of seeing like, because then they show you all these results of like, here's how we've like ranked you in these things, and here's how we're matching you up with people. And then they had the whole blog talking about all the information they found. Anyway, I joined the dating site for the sake of data collection research because I was interested in that.
If you know anything about Kyle, this is not an unbelievable story.
And then,
go ahead.
Okay, and I was not using it for dating, and then one day I get a message on my profile, which I don't think happens very often for guys anyway, even normally, and it was from this random girl that just said, "I like the way you seem to appear." And so I messaged back, and we talked a little bit, and I was like, "Yeah, I do YouTube videos," and she was like, "Oh, okay," and I was like, "Yeah, no, I know." And she was like, what's your channel? And I was like, "Here it is." And then she was like, "Oh my god, you made the Door Monster video." I literally showed that to my entire family.
No, go ahead.
No, and then you can tell it from your end, and then yeah, we ended up meeting up, and it was Allison. Yeah.
Okay, so I being a seasoned online dater for like months at that point, OkCupid has this thing where you answer a bunch of questions, and it matches you up with people based on the answers to those questions that they have. And so the questions are weird. Like, they range from like, I believe in God, to, if you put a glove on your right hand and then take it off, which hand does it belong on now?
Yeah, no, it's a fascinating series of questions for sure. It's like SAT questions sometimes.
There were questions like it would do a string of numbers, and then it would ask which other string of numbers is the answer to that string of numbers. It didn't tell you what kind of math to do. It just says which string of numbers matches this one, but they're all different. So it had weird questions. And there was one, and so I had been on this for forever trying to match with people, and I had been on like 10, 15 dates, all of them bad. Everything went like, it was just garbage. So at some point I just was like, F the system, it's terrible, tired of being on this site, forever alone. I don't need this in my life anymore. So I started answering questions as ridiculous as possible, just stupid, horrible answers. One of the questions they asked me was something like, "What's worse, killing a puppy or killing a child?" And I just like, you can write in your own answers, right. And I just wrote in, neither, both are good. And I just had a series of just garbage answers to all these questions because I was tired of OkCupid pretending that they knew what they were doing.
But it's interesting because it's a completely different site. Like, if you answer the questions differently, you get a whole different group of people, because you wonder if it's like, okay, they're like this isn't really a thing. Like, this isn't really, like, it's not really based on the answers. But no, if you go and answer all the questions opposite, you get a whole different group of people.
So I was originally getting, like, some classic just like fuckboy dating boys that are like on the prowl to find women. That's what I originally got. And then as I started answering these all terrible, I started getting like the naked men with like Confederate flag backgrounds. Like, that started showing like people that were making the rounds are just like large, chubby, blonde boys that only wear flannel and like show only pictures with them at the gun range. Wow. So I was trolling these people. I mean, hard. I was just messaging people like, I had given up. I had been on this site trying for so long. I had given up. So then I stumble across Kyle's page, I don't even. It just like it just
So, yeah,
has little pictures of people before you even see any of the information. And Kyle had this picture where he looks like a literal deer in the headlights. It's just him like at camera, but his hair is like true Kyle fluffy, where it's like a good like 5 inches off his head, like all in this direction.
I definitely didn't know the photo protocol for dating sites, so I probably had very weird photos for a dating profile.
And people are asking what's wrong with Chubby and Flannel. Literally neither. That was not the sticking point. If that's what you think was the sticking point.
It was the Confederate flags.
Anyway, and Kyle had like in his picture, you could see that he had like eye bags down to the middle of his nose, like just like these dark circles. Anyway, that's my type. And so I see that picture, so I click on it, and Kyle and I have a match of like 50%.
That's the thing.
Insanely low.
We have like what Koshek says. Wait, doesn't that mean Kyle said the same thing, but unironically? No, we weren't matched. I don't know how she found my profile. It doesn't make any sense.
So they match you with certain people, but if you don't want to go through their matches, you can just scroll through the site that are like people in your area or whatever. So I messaged Kyle, but I was like, this boy's never going to respond, because when you have a low match, it's because you don't like that other person. Like, if your match is below 60%, it's probably because y'all disagreed on everything. I'm pretty sure the system works like you get at least 50% match for being humans, and then everything after that is preference.
Yeah.
So Kyle and I were so low. Like, and I messaged him, and then he responded, and I was like... I thought he was a cutie. His whole page was adorable and sounded like a robot wrote it. But I could tell it wasn't a robot because your pictures were wild. They were just like you on set and stuff. You had pictures. One of the biggest reasons Kyle was attractive on a dating site is because he had pictures of him doing things. But like most people on dating sites post pictures of just like the random selfie that they took in their bathroom or whatever. And that's just like so uninteresting. But all of Kyle's pictures, he's like surrounded by people. He's doing stuff. He's like what looks like on a set. Anyway, he was adorable. Then it took me 2 years to get him to like me. So he did not like me. I tried to get him to go on a date, and he said, "I don't date." And I was like, "Tiny date." He was like, "I don't date," and I'm like, "Very small date." And he was like, "We can hang out as friends." So I got friends for 2 years.
Wow.
Climbed my way to the top, though. Married. For all you simps out there, there's a chance. I'm just kidding. Please don't. Anyway, Kyle, what's your second snack?
What is my questions in the chat
while we're talking?
I'm gonna try this cat tat.
What?
That's what it's called.
I can't see it, so I'm sad. But I'm sad at the name.
If I move it close, sad at yeah. There it is. If you can see it there.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, that looks like it looks like a pastry.
Croissant-ish bakery in a Turkish style, filled with goodness inside. This one comes with different shapes and sizes. It has different flavors other than chocolate. These are strawberry and sesame seed flavors. You can call it deliciousness in every level, as we call it in Turkish, cat tat. Some find it tasty, some find it stale. A controversial yet success-proven snack with a long-standing record of being around for decades in Turkey. Sold.
Yeah, that was something.
These are the best. I love these descriptions.
All of the comments are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, what are they saying?
I like B-Toddy, 10 sexy eye bag boys in your area. Love it. Ghost of Rose says, I think 50% is the lowest percentage I've ever seen on that site.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
Literally, like, if you have less than 50%, it's because, like, one of you, you're like, in a past life, we're literally enemies. People are making fun of you for joining a dating site just to figure out how the data mining works. Which is appropriate. It's a weird ass thing to do. I was so mad. I was so mad. I'm on a dating site, and I'm like, hey, you want to go on a date? And he's like, no. And I'm like... Fuck off, then.
You're making me sound, I feel, worse than it was.
I mean, that's how it was from my perspective, because I found a boy I liked after trolling on a site for 3 months, and you're like, oh, I don't date. And I'm like, oh.
I mean, that's fair. I wasn't on a dating site and I responded to your message. I didn't know anything. I knew nothing for a very long time.
Yeah,
I didn't date in high school. I was figuring myself out still.
So that's how we met, though. How I actually got involved. Yeah, you told me you did the Door Monster thing, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I was so freaking starstruck.
You were the
Kyle
first
had a
fan
whole
to
walking-
recognize me.
What?
You were the first fan to recognize me in person.
Yeah. Kyle had a whole whopping 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And I was hooked. I was like, holy crap, this boy is famous. So I didn't let him go. Never.
So this is a stale croissant. That's what this is. It's not bad.
I like croissants a lot.
You might like this. You like stale bread too, so.
I do love stale things. I have something for you.
What's that?
It's Kextra
Kextra.
ball.
Let's see what we got.
Jewel ball. What does that O sound like? Jewel ball.
I don't know. I'm not sure how to pronounce the umlaut O.
I believe the flavor is strawberry. Fuck off. This is like it feels squishy.
Trying to find it on this list.
Oh, it smells very familiar. Like a Fig Newton. It smells like a Fig Newton.
Okay. I'm not seeing it for some reason. What are all the words on it?
Kextra Joel Ball. Collect lily. Looks like this.
Extra, yeah. Alright. Huh. I'm for some reason not finding that one.
This is it. It's like a Twinkie.
Oh.
Kind of.
Okay.
It's cake. It's definitely cake.
Okay. Oh, Elfrelight says that means kek means cake in Turkish.
This is it.
Yeah, you like that one?
This is where to be.
Are there two of those?
No, but I'm not gonna finish it. This is not like a Twinkie. It tastes so much better than a Twinkie. It's cake. It's cake with like strawberry jam and cream on the inside.
Okay. Sounds pretty good. Is that the best one so far?
Yeah.
I can't find the description of that one.
What is this flavor? It's Hostess flavored. Like it tastes like a Hostess snack.
Sure. Makes sense. Huh. Yeah, I can't find that one anywhere on the list. I don't know. Maybe they just missed it.
I'm all for it. Yum. That was delicious. Highly recommend. I wouldn't describe it as unique though. We got that in America here all over the place.
Fair enough.
What was the first video? Oh yeah. The first video I was in was the Five Nights at Freddy's. And I only did it because I was desperately in love with Kyle. But I was also dating someone else, which is it's okay because he ended up being a total piece of shit. But I went on the thing. I went on set because I was in love with Kyle, and he was like, "Hey, will you please come to set?" And I was like, "You cannot, under any circumstances, put me in a video. I will be in the background, but no one can notice me. I'll never say any lines." And I refuse to be a part of like the acting in any videos whatsoever. He's like, I promise I won't make you do that. So I show up on set, and this is the first time I met everyone. On set, I met Matlock, Caesar, Ian, and Rachel. I think that was everybody.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That was the first time I met any of those people. I'll ask Matlock about it. He doesn't remember me being there.
We needed the classroom, and I just needed people, so I had you, Matt, and Caesar all come in. Dramatically underutilized for your first video.
Yes, true. He put me in a corner and said, "Hey, you're gonna have to say a line," and I almost cried. And then Matt. So Kyle paid zero attention to me. I showed up on set like staring at him the whole time, and he had no idea I was there. And then
I knew you were there.
You didn't. You had no clue. Matt, though, we should probably bring Matt in for this, but Matt was sitting on the table because Matt's cool. He's a cool guy that sits on tables, not in chairs. And he was so nice to me he was like, "Hey, it's okay. You're gonna be able to do it. Like, I know this stuff is nerve-wracking, but like, there's no way you're not gonna be good at it. You're gonna be so good at it. No one here's gonna care if you mess up, and there's no way you're gonna mess up because it's just a line, and everything's gonna be great." And I'm like, "Who is this wonderful man?" And then I showed him my photography, and we talked about art, and he was really sweet. And then Kyle came up afterwards and was like, "Hey, thanks for being here," and then left.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm only mad because I was in love with you. That's all. It's no big deal.
I don't remember being quite that flippant about anything.
You're not flippant. It's just that you know how you are on set. You're just like one track. You pay attention to nothing else.
We were there to film a video.
I was there to seduce you and get you to fall in love with me, but it didn't work.
Didn't know that. Anyway, I'm now eating crispy.
Crispy. Let me see.
Crispy.
Crispy.
They're just sticks. It's like Pocky, but without the yogurt. So like graham cracker, except like rosemary flavor.
What flavor?
Like rosemary, like the.
Oh, rosemary.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually kind of good.
Yeah, sounds cool.
It's not something I would like. I definitely wouldn't think, hey, how about a dry cracker stick covered in rosemary as a snack? But they kind of pull it off.
Yes.
Let me see
So Grace says, "I remember you being a prop goblin at some point." That was right after Kyle and I eventually started dating.
Yeah.
He's like, "You're gonna be in videos one day," and I'm like, "I will kill you in your sleep if you even try." So I was a prop goblin. I was offset prop goblin for a while.
Yeah. She did not want to be in the videos. Crispy Baharatli. A savory snack with 10 different herbs. As the name suggests, the snack claims to be crispy and herby and means crispy herby stick in English. If you were not feeling like...
people to advertise anything for me. I want those people to write my dating profile.
Yeah, same.
The hype is real.
If you were not feeling like you can handle more sweet snacks in the box, period, this will help you balance the taste and regain your strength to destroy more sweet snacks in the box.
Dylan G says, alternate universe where Allison and Matlock wind up together. This isn't even like that much of an alternate universe. I constantly make fun of Matt for being like all of the guys I matched with in the 3 months before I decided to just throw caution to the wind and answer like a stupid person all over OkCupid. I bully Matt for being the most basic boy I've ever met in my entire life. He's here for it. We should probably pull him on now that I've been talking shit about him.
Now that do you have any more snacks left, or did we do our 3?
That's it. That's all my snacks.
All right, cool. Well, we have lots left.
And my face feels a little numb.
You didn't eat anything. You had like 3 bites.
I'm very sensitive.
All right, I'm gonna text Matt.
Herbs. Thank you, Gilliam. Silly little Billy says, I met my... What?
Hey. Cats.
They say, my 5-year BF and I met through a friend he was dating at the time, so you just gotta be persistent. It's always a very fine line of dating advice. Like, I feel really uncomfortable giving dating advice because I'm just like, hang in there and try to seduce them at every possible opportunity. But like, also, if you get friend zoned, respect it. So I don't know.
Right. It's kind of like, it worked for me, but don't do it.
It worked because I was a good friend to you.
Yeah.
We were besties way before. You fell in love because we were really good friends. I fell in love because you had fluffy hair and eye bags. That's all I needed.
This cat that we got is the hungriest freaking animal I've ever seen.
Her.
We do. We have giant bowls of food sitting out at all times, and anytime we get food out, she will show up and attempt to consume it. Stop eating the crackers. What are we doing? All right, Matt.
Right, we're bringing Matt on. So someone's B Toddy says, so it boils down to being persistent but subtle. No, it boils down to being a damn good friend. Be good to each other.
Be
best friends and then fall in love.
Make your goal to be friends and not to fall in love with them, and maybe that'll work out. But if you're in it to get something for yourself, it's never going to work.
The first time Kyle and I hung out, we went on our not date, and we went to go get coffee at a coffee shop on the water in Austin. That's my favorite place in all of Austin. And I went home to my mother, and I said, if I don't marry this person, I probably won't get married. And she was like, oh, really? How did the date go? And I was like, well, it wasn't a date, and he's not interested in me at all. And she was like, oh. And I was like, so if I marry someone, it will be my desperate attempt to match him to this person, or I'll never marry somebody unless it's him. And she was like, wow, damn.
I'm going to add Matt, and it probably will break everything.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Where he be? There he is. Oh my god. Freaking cat is knocking the snacks onto the floor in an attempt to get them out of the bags.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
There he is.
Alright, I can hear you guys.
There's our birthday boy.
There we go. Alright.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thanks.
Happy
It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday.
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh, okay.
I can't see Allison, though.
Got my dates mixed up.
Matt, how's it going?
Not good at all.
No? What happened?
Well, my ass has been awake since. Guess when I've been awake since.
I'm guessing you didn't go to sleep after our game yesterday at all.
No, Allison, did you say 2?
2 hours you've been awake.
Oh no, you would have been correct. I've been up since 2 a.m.
You've been up since 2 a.m.
Yes.
That blows. What happened to you?
I'm cursed. I think I've talked about this on the show before, where if I ever get lucky enough to go to bed before midnight, it's actually not lucky at all. You might think, oh, I'm getting to bed early. What a great thing. Because no, I just wake up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or midnight and then can't go back to sleep.
That sucks.
Supposedly people are actually supposed to wake up in the middle of the night and then go back to sleep and sleep for the rest of the time, and this is how things were done for like years and years and years until the industrial era came along and everyone had to work they had to work really long hours and overwork themselves, and they ended up sleeping through the night. But before, you were actually supposed to wake up at like 3 or 4 a.m. and then do a series of like little middle of the night events like reading a book or making a snack or wandering the castle or whatever.
Yeah.
Wandering the castle.
Castle wander.
Like
Or
you
just just meeting in a darkened hallway with candles and having a torrid love affair.
do. Exactly.
Yeah,
You're also a vampire.
We should live in castle times.
No. We've talked about that.
Did we?
The poop window.
The move with.
I was literally about to talk about the poop shoot, which is again, I think you're wrong about the poop window.
I'm not.
I had a castle book that was like, you know those awesome fucking books that were just cross sections of stuff, and it was like cross sections of a ship, cross sections of a castle.
Yeah.
I had the castles one, and it showed all the little rooms in the castle, and there was like up like, you know, hundreds of feet in the air. It was like a toilet, and there was a guy using the toilet, and then there's just a big poop chute went all the way down. And
I mean, we kind of have those too now with the big poop chutes. Like those are still in our houses.
Yeah, but it was just gravity. It was just a hole, and you could like throw stuff down there if, like, you know, if you were hiding a torrid love affair, for example, and you had to hide a note.
Okay,
you rush
You're a woman.
Yeah, toss your problems down the poop chute.
So, have you guys ever actually had to use one of the bathrooms that are just holes in the ground?
I've gone camping, yes.
No, not camping. Like used bathrooms that are made for bathrooms that are only holes in the ground.
Oh no, I've never been out of the country.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I was doing missionary work which I mildly regret in Africa, and the church there had bathrooms that were just like so I didn't know anything because I was 17, but I like walk into what they told me was a bathroom, and then there's just a hole, and not only is there just a hole, but there's actual like handrails that you're supposed to grab onto so that you can squat over the hole.
Nice.
But there was no way I was going to touch those handrails.
Well,
Imagine like handrails in like a porta potty. This is the last thing you want to touch at all.
That's fair. Yeah.
Anyway, my point is, I don't think I used the bathroom in 8 days when I was there.
You can't squat. You can't squat without a handhold. You need assistance.
You gotta have good quads for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can't like you're wearing pants, so no, you can't get your legs far enough apart to be balanced because no one can actually just sit like they are a chair. I mean, you could, but that's not me.
You go full. We don't have to talk about this.
There was gonna be a line somewhere. I was just gonna see who was gonna get there.
I was gonna squat for you. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this. Fully balanced.
What an amazing! We've just been all over the place.
I can go wide too. Look how wide I can go.
You have to take off your pants to do that to go to the bathroom.
Okay, hold on a second.
No, not on the show.
Yeah, all right.
No, you would have to take off your pants because if you pull your pants down, your knees can't get that wide apart.
Yeah, but I take all my pants all the way off in every public restroom. That's what the little hanger is for on the stall, so you can hang up your trousers.
For whatever reason, I imagined that you actually just like took off your pants and then like throw them over the thing and just wait for someone to hand them back. It's a social game.
To the bathroom valet.
Right.
People are unhappy with our conversation.
How could they be?
I don't know. It's probably one of the better conversations we've ever had.
I kind of want to call this episode "Throw Your Problems Down the Poop Chute."
Yes.
Well, just do it.
Yeah. Turn it into a song.
I'm thinking about spending the next 2 days just uploading all the past episodes before episode 50 happens. I need to work on Animal Crossing video too, but I also want to get through this backlog, so I might just do that for the next couple days.
That's so many videos.
There's a lot. Like, we're really behind. Are you laughing at bee toddies?
No, I'm asking at Telepotato Pony. Just the comment is, this just in, Matlock takes a shit on stream. That's the funniest thing I've ever read.
It wouldn't be the first time. Y'all didn't know about the other times.
We started off this one so wholesome. Kyle and I talked about how we met in our love story. Aww. And now here we are.
Yes.
Yep. Welcome back, everybody.
Yes. Welcome. Enjoy your week, everyone.
Okay.
So we just did it was before Matt goes. We just did a Millennium Games. We did we got back to our game yesterday. How do you feel? How do you feel after a night of, well, I guess no sleep? Looking back at it
again, I feel horrific, but I thought it was a very good little sesh for sure.
So we did a character switch. I think it's an issue some people have and things. It's like how do I if I don't like my character, how do I swap out who I'm playing in my game? How did you feel about how we switched yours out?
I felt great because Kyle's the best DM there is. Maybe
that's a very high bar. I appreciate that.
I don't know. Maybe Ian's also the best. Maybe you're co-best.
I have lots and lots of competition in that area, but I appreciate it.
Well, I also don't know any others, so.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
that's probably why.
Don't let me. I don't take it back. I still mean that. But yeah.
Okay.
So it's easy when you plan so far ahead and have little clever. Do you want to tell them like exactly what you did?
Yeah, I think that's fine. It's Matt had a character in the game that we needed to switch out, and his character had another character in his backstory that had disappeared at one point. And so we had they encountered that character in game, and they were like demon possessed. I can't say too much without giving away future information for my players. But it was like demon possessed or something. So he ended up walking up to greet his friend, and then we just swapped him out. The demon possession just switched from one to the other, and they left, and then the one guy that was originally possessed was on the ground, seemingly dead. The rest of the players got into a fight, and I had Matt just secretly roll into the initiative order, and then halfway through the fight, the guy they all thought was dead just woke up, and it was Matt as a different character.
Yes.
So that was
a better
fun.
character.
It was
frog.
really
Yeah, Matt is now playing a frog boy in our campaign.
I'm stoked. My character died.
And then
yeah.
Allison got her character captured.
On purpose.
So now
it seemed.
she has to
I
make a new
did
character.
not.
It seemed
Matt, you
almost
gotta
on
let
purpose.
this go. You can't be mad at me for doing what I was supposed to do,
I don't know about that. All that.
bruh. You gotta let that.
I respect the bravery of trying to take on an all-powerful possession demon by yourself.
That was not my goal. I was trying to sink the boat. I did my job. Did I shoot a hole in the boat?
Yes. You shot a lot of holes in the boat. Good job.
Thank you. Too bad. My will save is so low that some guy was like, "Hey, want to come back to my demon den?" And I was like, "Yeah."
You're so damn gullible. He probably didn't even need to do a spell. He could have been like, yeah. He's like, I have lots of overalls at my house. Oh,
I'm pretty happy with I'm like everybody we have in this game is great, because you guys all are really good at just like sticking to your character and just making decisions, whether they make sense or not, for the most part.
yeah.
Potato Pony says, only problem, he says, they say, I'm attempting to do a similar switch in my campaign. They said, only problem is that the other players might try to kill the new character on sight. Keep your players in check. Don't let it. I don't think any time. So John and I regularly are like this close to fighting in game, and that's the only thing I can think of when like everyone talks about how their characters are always fighting and hating each other and like being evil and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't do that, but John is this close.
He's the closest we have to like a true murder hobo player in his current character, at least.
100%.
Yeah.
But we don't really have that like as a pervasive issue across our games usually. Like I've had like Ian's told some horror stories of games that he's run before where the players like all the characters hated each other. There was basically no reason for them to be in a party. They were screwing each other over all the time. It just doesn't sound any fun at that point.
I like being the opposite of a murder hobo. I avoid fights and try on hats instead.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I think that's fantastic. I like the way you play your characters.
Yes.
Yeah, every party needs at least one of those. Entire parties full of those people are fun too.
Smasher says, I've never played D&D. Should I give it a shot?
No.
Oh yeah. No.
I'm just kidding. Do it.
Yeah, if you have the means, by definitely go for it, because it's super fun. It's just
Kyle and I were assessing whether or not John's character and my character who would win in a fight, and it didn't take long to assess this because I'm a 12-inch fairy type, and John is a 16-foot tree, and I fly very, very quickly, and my dexterity is like 22. So if we're in an outside area, I will win.
Yeah,
I can get out of range, and then I can just pelt him with bullets.
It's the arena that matters. If you were like trapped in a hallway, it'd be more evenly matched. But if you're outside, he just can't catch up with you. So
Yeah, but how long would it take you to shoot him to death?
Not long. Not long.
Damn.
yeah, I don't actually know, because he has a lot of health too. He is John's playing a barbarian tree.
He's a
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah. No, we only know this because John regularly is like, I'm gonna fight your character. And I'm like, you're gonna lose.
But he's also super easy to hit because he's a tree. You don't miss him.
I am the one who fights.
Yes, true.
All right. Thanks for joining, Matt. I think we're gonna go ahead and close out the show for today.
All right.
We'll be back tomorrow, and then Wednesday we're doing the big one.
Oh yeah.
Matt, next time I'll confess all of the terrible things I said about you earlier this stream tomorrow.
What? What?
A few bad things.
What?
Just tiny.
Bye, Matt.
tiny things. Bye, Matt.
Okay, bye.
All right, let me switch back to just Allison. Thank you to whoever that was. I think it was a follow. It looks like we got Horizon85 just followed us. Thank you.
Where am I? Oh, here I am.
You were invisible.
Bro, I didn't know that anything happened, and I kept going.
You were still talking?
I was reading comments.
Oh.
It's fine.
Any good ones?
I liked Telepotato Ponies. What if they switched sizes? A 12-foot fairy and a 6-inch tree. So my character is a gunslinger. I do an insane amount of damage.
Yeah.
It's my first DPS character ever, and it's fun.
You both, like, you and John both do insane amounts of damage, actually. It's just one of you is a melee build and one of you is entirely a ranged build, and you don't cross over at all. Like, it's like as opposite as you could possibly get on attack styles.
Do you see the way my finger looks right now?
Yeah.
You see this, like, line here?
Yeah.
That's what my finger is. I believe all of this is just finger fat.
That's not a thing.
I think it is a thing. You never seen anybody with fat fingers? Me. Look at how chubby my hands are.
I mean, he describes himself as having meat hands, but...
My hand weight has never matched the rest of my weight. It's okay. But, this is also the burn that I got. It's healing. Coming across nicely.
Oh, yeah.
Focus
That's
for
good.
2 seconds. Could
Yes, alright, the cats are climbing on things.
Fine.
What else? We did push the button.
I have a headline.
Grace Huntsman sent one. You have a headline, it's 9:05.
Alright, we're past headlines. We'll do them tomorrow.
Okay. Grace Huntsman sent us a push the button.
Oh, okay. Grace, what do you got?
Said you have to fight a 12-foot fairy, but if you don't push the button, you have to fight 106-inch trees. One 12-foot fairy or 106-inch trees? Which one is it?
106-inch trees. Oh, trees.
In real life, the trees. In D&D, the fairy. Because 100 trees have 100 times the action economy that you do, and as we learned in yesterday's boss fight, numbers win, no matter how strong the boss is.
Yeah, no, definitely. Real life, 100 trees. That is one match.
One match?
Like flame match.
Like lighting it. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, just
a match away from winning that fight. Easy.
Just bonfire it.
I mean, yeah. One 12-foot fairy, though, and I'm like, well, one, I'm probably in love. So, we're not going to win that one. Officially starstruck. We got one from Pufflemaster.
Yeah, he submitted his too. You want to read that one?
Yeah, it says, you gain the ability to create gadgets which can perform any task that can be done within the laws of physics, but after 30 minutes of being made, they explode, even if they have no parts that could explode. Yes.
I'm pretty sure that just makes me Junkrat, doesn't it?
Way better than Junkrat, but yes. Yeah, so what you do is you just accommodate for this, and you just make a box where you can put something in that can explode regularly.
Just the explosion disposal box.
Yeah, but then you use it for all of the things that you would use it for. You can create a gadget which can perform any task.
This definitely sounds like one of those, like, kind of like a Rube Goldberg setup, though, where it's like, is this actually going to be more efficient than just doing the task yourself?
Yes. Why not be more efficient, but is it more fun? Yes, because it explodes at the end.
Fair enough.
I would do this. I can't immediately think of any, well, like something that could clean the kitchen, but then I only have 30 minutes of it, don't I?
Yeah.
Well, more work than I've ever done cleaning the kitchen. But then it explodes and ruins the kitchen. So then you make a new bot that cleans up the explosion mess of the last bot, and you just
there you go. All right, it's Monday. Digital Cardboard coming up next. So stick around for Ian and Ricky playing some Magic the Gathering.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. We will be back tomorrow with another regular show. I'm going to work on uploading these episodes to Door Monster Podcast over the next couple days, and then Wednesday we're doing our big episode 50 celebration on the main channel. So be sure to tune in for that. Allison will be back in person. It's going to be extra long. We're going to have a little bit of each segment. We're going to have Matt on. We'll probably wake up call other people. We're going to have some snacks. We're going to have some trivia. We're going to do a whole just big thing as like just a big sample box of all the different stuff we've done on the show so far. So yeah, be sure to tune in for that. And we'll see you in the morning.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.